Welcome back. Well, the final of the NWJHL Championship has been all about home ice advantage so far this year. Heading into Game 6 Saturday, the Fort St. John Huskies were looking to reverse that trend in Lacrate. The Lumber Barons out shooting the Huskies 36-24, and after a scoreless first period, Fort St. John would lead 3-1 at the second intermission, and the Huskies would go on to win the game 5-3. They take the series 4-2, and the Huskies now compete in the Alberta Junior B Provincial Championships that start on Wednesday. And from the thrill of victory to the agony of defeat, the Dawson Creek Canucks were looking to make it back to the Koi Cup finals. And the Canucks would need to get past Terrace Friday in the semifinals. And this one was a close game. It was tied at 1 after regulation, and we would need a second sudden death overtime to decide things. In the end, Terrace wins it 2-1 and would go on to face Rosslyn in Saturday's final. And the River Kings would go on to beat Rosslyn 5-4 to win this year's Koi Cup. Alex Ovechkin now just 5 goals away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time scoring record.
Deflection that went high. Alex is still there. Score!
Ovechkin notched career goal number 890 in the Capitals game against the Buffalo Sabres. He's now back on pace to break Gretzky's mark of 894 goals by the end of the regular season. The winger is also on track to reach 40 goals in the season for a 14th time. That would also be the most in NHL history. Finally tonight, Adam finds out how a woman from Vancouver Island is making a difference on land after breaking records under the water on tonight's Sawatsky Sign-Off.
For as long as Mandy Ray Kroc can recall, the water has inspired wonder.
I just absolutely loved being underwater.
Although she grew up nowhere near the ocean, the discovery of a school library book about scuba diving was a life changer.
I'm like, there you go. I'm going to be a dive instructor.
After graduating, Mandy moved to the West Coast to teach before being introduced to free diving.
And it clicked, and animals approach you more readily. The world opened up.
And thanks to a competitive spirit, strong work ethic, and innate talent, Mandy ended up setting more than 7 world records, free diving down 136 meters. That's deeper than the height of a 43-story building.
And you're like, wow, I'm at world record depth. And then you're like, okay, got to get up. And you snap back to reality and you start making your way back up because you're only halfway there.
Mandy's accomplishments under the sea led her to work on multiple movie projects up on the screen, like playing a pivotal role in the Oscar-winning documentary The Cove and teaching stars like Tom Cruise for this scene in Mission Impossible.
He was an amazing student. He picks up stuff like that.
But after taking time to raise her daughter, Mandy sold her business and found herself looking for a new career during the pandemic.
It was frightening to try to get back into the job market.
Employers seemed reluctant to hire a 47-year-old without a diploma, until Mandy happened upon a posting for a job that required the sort of skills you can't teach, like stepping up and staying calm during dangerous situations.
They were able to see what I could bring to the table and not dock me for being old.
And after a few years as a 911 police dispatcher, Mandy says it's proving to be just as satisfying as her work under the water.
Freediving, it was opening somebody up to the possibilities of what they can achieve. In this, it was the idea that I could make a significant difference in someone's life by bettering the outcome of a situation.
And whether you're training to be the world's best or striving to make your community safer, Mandy Ray says the key is to dive deep.
If you have a thought and you want to try something, you go full into it and it'll happen.
Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Courtney.
All right, that is our newscast for tonight. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at 6. Good night.